You make $60,000 a year. You own a decent car. You rent a nice apartment. You go out on weekends. From the outside, you look successful. But here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. You're one emergency away from financial collapse. And it's not because you're bad with money. It's because being middle class in America is a financial trap designed to keep you exactly where you are. Today, I'm going to show you why the middle class is the most financially dangerous position you can be in, and what you can do about it before it's too late. Let's break it down. Here's the trap. When you're poor, you know you're struggling. There's no illusion. You're survival-focused. You're motivated to change. When you're rich, you have options, investments, multiple income streams, financial cushion. But when you're middle class, you have just enough to feel comfortable, just enough to relax, just enough to think, I'm doing okay. And that comfort, it's the most dangerous thing you can feel financially, because while you're comfortable, you're building nothing. Let me show you what I mean. The average middle-class American makes $50,000 to $100,000 per year, lives in a decent neighborhood, drives a $25,000 to $40,000 car on a loan, has maybe $5,000 to $10,000 in savings, carries credit card debt, lives paycheck to paycheck, but doesn't realize it. From the outside, they look fine, but here's the reality. They're one emergency, one job loss, one car breakdown away from financial ruin, and most don't see it coming because they feel middle class. They think they're secure. They're not. Trap number 1, the income illusion. You think, I make good money, I'm fine, but income doesn't equal wealth. You might make $70,000 a year, great, but if you spend $68,000, you're broke with a salary. Middle-class income creates a false sense of security. You earn enough to buy things, but not enough to build wealth, so you stay stuck. Here's the math. Annual income, $70,000. After taxes, around $52,000, $4,300 per month. Monthly expenses, rent or mortgage, $1,500. Car payment, $400. Insurance, $300. Student loans, $350. Food, $600. Gas, $200. Subscriptions, $100. Phone, $80. Going out, $300. Random expenses, $400. Total, $4,230. You're saving $70 a month. One emergency, you're done. That's not security, that's a ticking bomb. Trap number 2, the lifestyle creep. You get a raise, $5,000 more per year. What do? Upgrade your car, move to a nicer place, go out more. Your expenses rise with your income. This is called lifestyle creep, and it keeps middle-class people broke forever. You make more, but you never build more, because every raise gets absorbed by a better lifestyle. You're running on a treadmill that speeds up every time you run faster. Trap number 3, the debt trap. Middle-class Americans love debt. Not because they're irresponsible, but because debt is marketed as normal. Car loans, normal. Student loans, expected. Credit cards, everyone has them. Mortgage, that's the American dream. But here's what they don't tell you. Debt is a tax on your future income. Every dollar you owe is a dollar you can't invest. And when you're middle class, debt feels manageable. $400 a month car payment, you can afford it. $350 a month student loan, you can afford it. $200 minimum on credit cards, you can afford it. But you're not affording it, you're surviving it. And surviving is not the same as thriving. Here's what wealthy people understand that middle-class people don't. The middle class is a spending class. The poor spend on necessities. The rich invest in assets. The middle class, they spend on lifestyle. Look at what middle-class Americans buy. New cars, depreciate immediately. Nice apartments, pay someone else's mortgage. Brand-name clothes, expensive vacations, debt-financed. The latest tech, subscriptions they barely use. None of this builds wealth. It just makes you look wealthy, and that's the trap. The rich think differently. They ask, will this make me money or cost me money? Middle class asks, can I afford the monthly payment? Completely different mindset. Example, middle class buys a $35,000 car on a 6-year loan, pays $40,000 total with interest. The car is worth $15,000 in 6 years. Net loss, $25,000. Rich person buys a $10,000 reliable used car, invests the $25,000 difference. In 6 years at 8% return, that's $39,000. Net gain, $29,000. Same 6 years, a $54,000 difference in outcomes. That's why the rich get richer and the middle class stays stuck. So how do you escape? Step 1. Stop spending like you're rich when you're not. Your $60,000 salary is not rich. Live like you make $40,000. Invest the difference. Delayed gratification is the price of financial freedom. Step 2. Build assets, not lifestyle. Every dollar should have a job. Emergency fund, 6 months expenses minimum. Investments, index funds, real estate, skills, income streams, side business, freelance, content. Stop buying things that lose value. Start buying things that gain value. Step 3. Track net worth, not income. Middle-class people brag about salary. Wealthy people track net worth. Your net worth equals assets minus liabilities. If your net worth isn't growing every month, you're not building wealth. You're just working. Step 4. Escape the debt cycle. Pay off high-interest debt first, then never carry credit card balances again. Car loans? Buy used. Pay cash if possible. Mortgage? Only if the payment is 25% or less of your income. Debt is not normal. It's normalized. There's a difference. Being middle class in America feels safe, but it's the most financially dangerous position you can be in, because you have just enough to feel comfortable, but not enough to survive a real crisis. The truth? The middle class is not a destination. It's a trap designed to keep you working, spending, and staying exactly where you are. So here's my challenge to you. Stop acting middle class. Stop spending like you're rich. Stop thinking a good salary equals security. Start building assets. Start investing in yourself. Start tracking net worth instead of income. The goal isn't to look wealthy. It's to become wealthy. And wealth is built quietly, slowly, and strategically, not with a new car, not with a fancy apartment, but with discipline, focus, and time. Don't stay middle class. Build your way out. If this opened your eyes, like this video. Subscribe for more real financial talk, and comment below, what's your net worth goal for 2026? Let's build wealth together. See you in the next one.